Hello YouTube and welcome back to Psychology Every Day. Day 153, I do believe. So I'm enjoying some of the last sort of summer evenings out on my porch. Just came back from the fire station. We had our first drill after the summer break. Watched a bunch of videos on what we should do in case of war. I am still placed in an infantry sort of unit, so if there is a war, I won't partake as a fireman. I just looked up the courses that I'm going to do this coming fall, which is semester number 5 out of 10 on the psychology program. And I'm so happy that it's finally time for clinical psychology. Even though I do very much enjoy sort of the psychological theories as well as philosophy, clinical psychology is really where my heart is at. I do love talking to people and I do love listening to people, and it's so amazing to be able to talk to people without any sort of censorship, as you can do in a clinical setting because of the sort of, I don't know what it's called, tystnadsplikt, NDA. You can't say anything about what people say, and when they know that, they open up rather quickly. At least they do with me, and that is something that I truly very much enjoy, because those sort of conversations, it's amazing. If only people knew how much fascinating and interesting things that almost everyone has to say once you get past the surface. It's crazy. It's amazing. People are amazing. So, what we're going to do is, learn more about evidence-based methods for treating people, treating illnesses, learning about diagnosis, as well as various instruments for measuring personality disorders, depressions, stuff like that. More IQ testing. We did Vice last year, and this coming year we're doing Whisk. And then this is all to prepare for this spring, where we're going to have our first internship, where we get to do 14 weeks next to a clinical psychologist and actually practice clinical psychology. Of course, I had the luxury this summer of doing my Jungian analysis, and that made me even more sure that I actually really want to work as a clinical psychologist. And maybe I'll try and get a 50-50 sort of work situation where I also teach at the university, but I for sure want to work with clinical psychology and mental health. My primary interests are young adults with depression, borderline, stuff like that. And let me tell you, I can't wait to start school again. I think our summer break is way too long. It's like 14 weeks, 3 months. And, as I said, I had the luxury of doing this summer course in Jungian psychology, but I can't wait to get out and meet people again. I took 2 extra courses, so instead of the ordinary 30 points, I do 45 points, and those 2 courses are sports psychology. As you know, if you watch the channel, sports psychology is of course a huge interest of mine, and they had 2 separate courses for it on Karlstad University. One is sort of theoretical sports psychology and one is applied sports psychology. And I can't wait to share it with you on Sundays. So, just a quick update, and yeah, I am so happy that I have 3 years left because when I, decided that I wanted to go back to school and study, I really longed for the college experience. I had only done high school and I had skipped school so much, and I was very introverted when I was younger. I still kind of am, but I'm still also kind of extroverted, and um, it has been a crazy experience going into it, married and sort of being like Bonnie and Clyde against the world with another person that then, I don't have any contact with her at all. Sadly, I wish we could still be friends, but, you know, and just having the most awful year ever. And then I'm so glad that I still have more years to make it sort of a positive and memorable experience. Well, more memorable, of course, it already is extremely memorable. So yeah, I am thankful, grateful, appreciative, and it's gonna be an amazing time. Now it's still 20 days to go actually before the semester starts, but I'll have to do some additional homework to be able to share with you, uh, my YouTube friends, in order for there to be psychology every day. So tomorrow I'm gonna pick up some books, read some more Jung, and we can talk about, there's so much to talk about even if I'm not in school. So have a fantastic day, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.